jaar of 7 jaar oud.
No, Fred Hill people. Can I say that? He used to be my elder sister Irina's boyfriend at school. And she is fine. When you people were in matric, I wasn't in high school yet. I was still in primary school.
Yeah.
And here we are.
Welcome.
Thank you. She's one of these myself. Oh, look at this. Oh, nooit. Hey. How cozy and social this looks. Absolutely amazing.
Okay, julle, dit is nou so net.
Hi, pleased to meet you.
Ek het met haar sussie uitgegaan in die hoërskool. Ja, so is al in the
No hard feelings.
Ek
Hallo, gaan dit?
Dis my vrou Linn.
Hi.
Dis so net.
Hi, pleased to meet
Ek
you.
ken nie die dames almal se name nie, maar hulle is almal my girlfriends.
They will introduce themselves each to us.
Kom in, laat ons net hier toe maak.
Yes.
Dan gryp jy die stoel.
Are we allowed to tell everything, or should we just stay?
Ek is nie ge-worry wat julle vertel nie, ek is ge-worry wat sy vertel. Ek slaap vanaand daar buite.
Gelukkig is haar suster nie hier nie.
Gelukkig is hy die kop. Ek dink dit was so seer my suster as my ma wat die probleem was.
Weer eens baie welkom en ek hoop julle geniet dit.
Ja, dis het omtrent lank gevat vir my om hierdie afspraak na te kom. Maar hier is ons nou.
Ek dink jy gaan baie meer wil kom.
Ja, ek sal, as I say, if she says that there's normally 20 people, how many are you now?
Daarom nie dood.
Yeah, including me, we're 19 on the group.
But more or less about 12, 15 at a time.
Yeah, because people come and go and they go on holiday and it was a
Yes.
and all sulke goeders. So
Okay.
it's not that frequent that we have a full group.
Okay.
Yeah,
But so you never here together as 20 people?
very seldom.
Very
We've had
seldom.
it. It's
What's
been
your
quite
maximum
rare.
like this?
That's about it.
About 12, 15 people normally.
Yeah,
so.
normally.
But it rotates. It's not always this exact same group of people.
There's a few old faithfuls. And not
Okay.
so old either.
Yes.
So there's always, these two are always here, very seldom they're not here. Mandy's always here unless there's something critical. Lorraine's fairly new, but she's been a regular since. Elizabeth's been a regular. Joan's always here. Pat's always here. I've got to use a bulldozer to keep Pat away.
Okay. And this
And,
only happens on a Tuesday.
Each does their own thing. So you can see we've got a whole crochet circle here. And last
Yes.
week Joan taught us all to crochet worry worms. Even me, that's never touched
What is
the
a worry
crochet.
worm?
I must show you.
Okay. So Lynn, you started this group.
Yes.
How long ago did you do that?
That was about, I've been here 2 years now. It's about 8, 9, 10 months now. Yeah.
Only so short.
Yeah.
Oh really? And what was your hello? Ek het jou gesien.
It's my daughter Ramona Ann.
Hi Ramona, you are beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Yes. How old are you?
23.
23.
24.
Okay.
In December.
Okay. Around the corner. Don't wish yourself old before your time. Yeah, when you're our age, then you deduct those few months.
Stop counting backwards.
What prompted you to start this group?
I started with giving classes actually in pottery many years ago to make a bit of extra money because I was on my own. And then it sort of escalated. Then I started being interested in other crafts, paper crafts, sewing, you name it, anything.
So
Pewter.
you're artistic.
I wouldn't say that, but I like making things and I
Creative.
like putting ideas together, and that's what I tell these ladies, because everyone always walks in and says I'm not creative. Our studio's first 3 rules are: you're not allowed to say anything negative about yourself, you're not allowed to say anything negative about anyone else, and you must have fun. That's the studio rules.
Yeah.
That's the studio. Oh, and when you've used the paintbrush, put it in water.
When
Those
you
are it.
what?
When you've used the paintbrush, put it in
Okay.
water. And that's about it. So then I started doing card making and stamping, and then at a stage we moved to Gqeberha. I moved to Gqeberha, I married Fred, and then I sort of thought, I like this card making, and I bumped into a lady at the scrapbooking shop And she said she'd lost her creativity because she had a small stroke. So I said, well, come to me on a Saturday and we'll play. And then the group just kind of grew. And then we moved here. And then I made friends with Pat first.
Okay.
Pat came to tell me about Aston Bay. That's Pat. Pat came to tell me about Aston Bay. And 2.5 hours later, she left. And we've been best friends ever since.
How long ago was that now?
Round about October last year. Yeah, so it's nearly a year. Yeah.
October it'll be 2 years.
2 years. It doesn't
Okay.
feel that long, eh? Time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah.
And then I met Joan somewhere along the line.
The line dancing.
With the line dancing.
yeah.
Yeah, that's Joan. I met Joan at the line dancing. And I picked these two up at a car boot sale.
Who are these two?
That's Mariki and Heather.
Okay.
Heather does the most beautiful stringing of pearls. Mariki makes the most beautiful bags
Yes.
with angel faces and lace and the most gorgeous stuff. And then I met Mandy, is my neighbour down the road.
Yes.
Elizabeth I met in our local craft store, Patos. Elizabeth is on the end there, and she brought along Lorraine. I
Okay.
met another lady at the church market. She's not here. And then we found out that she and Elizabeth are ex-police ladies.
Okay.
And they were on the same courses together.
Can you believe that?
Just like that, yeah.
And who do we have there?
This is my mom-in-law, Fred's
Yes,
mom,
okay.
Annabelle. She likes to knit. And we have to drag her in here kicking and screaming because she's quite shy.
Okay.
So, but we've got her here now. And we're
Okay.
going to give her some milk tart now.
Okay.
And that's about it.
And what do they do with, do you sell at markets, or what do they do with what they make, or do they make it for themselves? Or?
It's a little bit of everything. Those two ladies go to markets. Mandy sells jams and preserves at a market. Elizabeth and Lorraine do it for the love and for their family and for gifts. Joan as well.
Okay.
And Pat learned how to make cards here by me, so she's making for family and friends.
Okay.
But Pat's like a dab hand at everything, but she also makes the most delicious preserves. She used to make preserves for the Spurs.
Oh, really? Okay.
So we've got some famous ladies here in the class.
Yes.
This is a worrywurm, in case you were wondering.
Okay, yes. I was wondering. And what do you do with the worrywurm?
You worry it when you're feeling stressed.
Oh, a worrywurm.
Yes.
Can you believe
And Joan
it?
taught us that.
Then what do? Do you pull on it?
You
De-stress.
just play with it in your fingers.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, almost like a worry ball.
Yeah.
A stress ball.
A stress, that's what they
Yeah.
call it, a stress ball.
But they're cuter, so they make you
Yeah,
feel
they
better
are.
quickly.
They're
Aren't
very,
they
very
sweet?
cute.
My name is Mandy.
Yes.
I'm Portuguese. And,
Really?
Yes, and I met Linn going nearly, Fred was outside the one day and I said, are you the new neighbor? And he said, I must come for tea and coffee one day.
Are you
I keep-
actually a physical neighbor?
Yes, I'm right. Yeah.
Okay.
And I kept putting it off, and eventually one day Linn said, you're coming. And I came. I lost my husband 2 years ago.
Ah, sad. Sorry
So
to hear.
it's due to COVID. And,
COVID?
yeah.
Oh,
And so I've been under a lot of depression.
okay.
And Linn and all the ladies at Gqeberha helped me to get through it.
Yes.
Though it's very difficult.
Are you still suffering?
Yes, I
Yeah.
was on antidepressant and all that, but I've gone off it now.
Okay.
I no longer take anything.
Okay.
And
You
I've been
coping with the loneliness? Are you completely alone, or do you?
No, let's put it this way, not 100%, no.
Okay.
It never goes away, I
Okay.
don't think, especially if you had a wonderful man.
How long have you been married?
43 years.
Oh, okay. That's a long time.
Yeah, it's a long-
It's a life.
Yeah, it is alive.
Yes,
It
yes.
is alive.
And do you feel that this helps?
Definitely it does help.
Okay.
It definitely does. And then I've got a friend, a gentleman, his name is Gqeberha, that got me into doing jams. He said to keep my mind busy. So I
Yes.
started doing jams. Now I go into flea markets and I sell my jams.
What is the flea market here? Milkwood or something?
There's Milkwood, there's the Lagoon. I do the Lagoon here. So
Oh,
because
really?
they're right next to us, it's here by the restaurant, by the Lagoon. And
it's called the Lagoon Market.
yes,
I actually
there's one on tomorrow. On Saturday, sorry.
I actually reached out to the Milkwood Market. I asked if I could do a vlog like I do all the other ones. So she said to me, no.
Well, I'm sure they would be interested to know to
The
do it
Lagoon
with
Market.
you. Yeah,
So
definitely.
I must just get a contact number
I will
then.
give it to you
Yes.
just now. And
So you do jams and you sell it
yes,
there?
yeah, I do the jams and I label them with my name on it, and they do well. I do
And that
well.
must keep you busy.
Yes, it does keep me busy.
And is it like, where do you buy your fruit?
I go to Food Lovers.
In
or,
where? Yeah, do you have
yes.
Food Lovers in Jeffries?
Yes, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I also get, like my jalapenos, I get them from Joburg. There's a load coming.
What do you do?
on
Do
the
you do a
weekend.
chili jam?
Yes. No, not I do,
Like a marmalade?
I do chili and pineapple.
Okay.
Yeah, I do one of those.
That's
I do
an
my own
interesting
piri-piri.
combination. A piri-piri what?
I
Like
also
a
do
hot
piri-piri,
sauce.
a hot piri-piri.
You
very
still
hot.
do hot, MJ?
And believe me, Portuguese people can make hot stuff.
But do you still like hot? Oh,
The
okay.
pineapple in chili is very nice. It's becoming very
if
famous.
Lagoon says we can come, then we will come.
Definitely. And so that is what I basically do.
Okay, and just show
And
us.
crochet.
Yeah.
I'm making my little, I did one already in pinks, and this is for my other granddaughter in Johannesburg.
Okay.
This is for Liliana. The other one was for Catalaya. And
We're also in Joburg. Two sisters.
they in Joburg,
Okay.
yeah, two sisters.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is the second one for them.
Okay. How old are they?
The one is 7 and the other one is 9.
Okay. I always say it's nice
I got
to.
11 grandchildren.
Really?
Yes. I've
How
got
many children do you have?
5. I've got
Okay.
5. And today is my one daughter's birthday.
Oh, really?
Jackie. Yes,
Oh, happy birthday to her.
Yeah, I did say happy birthday to her this morning. She was still sleeping.
It's always nice in winter to do this because once it gets past a certain size, it keeps your legs warm.
Yes, it does keep your legs
Okay.
warm.
Do you do this as well? What do you call that?
This I didn't do myself. A friend of mine gave it to me as a present, and I wear it because this
Yeah.
morning was very cold.
And you
so
can use your fingers. What do you?
Yes,
Does it
yeah.
have a name?
I don't know what. Fingerless.
Fingerless gloves.
Yeah.
You want to see the speed
Yeah.
this lady crochets at?
Okay.
But today I don't have the right needle. I lost my needle of this one. We try. But I love being in the group. It keeps me going and gives me a lot of strength. And I must say something to you. I'm helping a friend that's 80 years old.
Yes.
He's got cancer and he went for radiation and chemo. And I've been taking him for the last 6 weeks. And this wonderful friend of mine, Linn, she organized with the ladies to come and help me. Sorry that I want to cry.
That's fine.
To come and help, to support. And each day, each lady took turns in bringing me
Nice.
food for me and Gqeberha to help, because I used to go in the morning early and coming home. And so a lot of stress it was. But they all helped. So it's a big
It just shows you how important it is to have friends
friends
and a supporting
and true
circle.
friends. That's a big thing.
That is something that I have realized because I've got no friends.
It's
And-
important
yeah.
to have, because there's some very nice people out there.
Yeah. And you sometimes need friends. I
You
actually
definitely
Yeah, I came to the realization that sometimes you need the help of a friend because some things happened and then I had nobody I could phone. Not a single person I could phone to come and
that
help
is-
me.
No. They're
So-
always there, funny. They always, I can phone any time to any of them. They've been very wonderful to me, really and truly.
Okay.
But what
Thank you.
Mandy forgets to tell you is that her hands are as open as her heart is big. She's extremely generous.
Yes.
Extremely. She's got trees in her garden that she grows. She hands out plants. She hands out preserves. Mandy's an amazing neighbour.
Thank you so much, Mandy.
Thank you.
Ek is Lorraine.
Yes.
I'm Lorraine. Sorry.
Ek edit so, dit maak nie saak nie.
I'm doing various crafts as well. Bye bye.
I'm going a bit early.
Okay, you said so.
Darling.
Okay.
At this point in time, I'm focusing on crochet and also doing some picklings. What you call that?
Pickling jars.
Yeah, that what you call it? Preserve.
Preserves.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
You also do.
jams, yeah.
Okay, also.
Yeah.
You also
That's
sell at the
what I
markets.
usually- I don't sell. I just
Just
do
for
it for
yourself?
my family and
Oh,
loved
really?
ones. Yeah, and I normally
Okay.
give it to them as gifts. Yeah.
Yes.
And
Okay.
whenever I see them.
And how long
And
have
I-
you been crocheting? Because this is beautiful.
Quite some time, but I would say the last 3-4 years I went into it more. And this is for my daughter-in-law. It's going to be a throw
Yeah.
at the bottom of the bed.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's a double bed. And I've got so many people that actually want exactly
Yes.
this. So, yeah. And
is
then I'm going to
beautiful.
make cushions.
What
to
is
knit and
that?
crochet. This is going to be a cushion.
Oh, it's a crochet needle.
Yeah, yeah. But it's only the one needle, and
Okay.
it's a long needle, and it's between crochet and knitting.
Oh, I didn't even know.
It looks
Something like that
similar to
existed.
weaving work if you just look closer to that, yes. But this is just one of the patterns, and it's a very popular one.
Okay.
Yeah. And then if I do this, I use a raw cotton.
Okay.
Yes.
And the blanket behind you?
This is
It's a
my
shawl.
friend made it. It's a shawl. She's sitting there at the back of you.
to get
And
now.
it was my gift for Christmas.
Oh,
and
really?
Yeah, so,
It
yeah.
is gorgeous.
And then I just do 3 trebles in there.
That's a
Sorry,
treble.
I'm working. Yeah, this is what we call a treble. It is the United States crochet, how they call it. The English people, I understand, calls it a double crochet, and the American call it a double crochet, and the English people calls it a treble.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, so this is very easy actually, and it's it may be kind of boring for some people, but I just do it little by little.
I actually spoke to some one of the stalls at the Boho market, because the Boho market is a bit of a different market, you know.
Yeah. That colourful.
Yes,
Yeah.
hippie, flower
Yeah,
power.
yes.
And they were doing macrame.
Yes.
I remembered the word. I always forget the word, macrame. And the mother and the daughter were sitting actually there working on the stuff like this. And we were talking, and I told them I had a music pupil years ago. She was hard of hearing, and she was very boho-like, and she's young. I mean, she must be in I don't know if Rebecca, can you remember Rebecca? She used to dress very, very boho. I don't know if Rebecca, she must be 30, maybe early 30s. And she has got a thing to crochet. She's got a thing for crocheting.
Yeah.
And then she put all her crochet stuff on her channel. It was quite nice to see that. It was amazing that a young person
Yes.
were actually keeping the craft alive, or the
Yeah.
art, or what would you call?
It's becoming popular
Again.
Yeah. With young people.
Yes.
And you get so much advanced stuff.
Yes.
We also, me and Elizabeth, we do sometimes advanced stuff as well, with lots of color. It's very beautiful, yeah.
Yes.
But it's just that this is so popular.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
actually
all the
thought it was
family-
a baby blanket.
No.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
It's beautiful.
But it's
on a
more,
bed.
it's firm.
Yes,
Thinner,
I've-
yeah.
I've-
The
I've-
babies' ones will be very more
More
soft. Yeah, lots
I've
of
made a set for my sister that's living abroad in Canada.
Oh,
and she was
nice.
because it's something from home,
Yes.
and she's alone there, so
Yes.
she really appreciated
Yes.
that so much. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you very much. Actually, the people, I actually thought that the Afrikaans speaking English accent is a horrible thing to have. And
Baie mense hou daarvan.
yes, the overseas people love it.
Okay, my name is Elizabeth. I'm into knitting, sewing, crochet work, any kind of handwork I like. I like making pretty things with my hands.
How long have you been doing this?
Oh, about 40 years.
Oh, a lifetime.
Yeah, it started when I was pregnant with my kids.
And what made you decide to join a group like this? Where did you hear about this group?
I met Linn in Pitto. I chipped in when they were talking about something and we started chatting.
What is Pitto?
It's a craft shop that we have here in Jeffreys. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, and she invited cerise wool. Yeah, we were talking about. I was buying cerise wool to knit, to crochet shawl like that for my daughter. Yeah, and she invited me.
And you enjoy this, obviously.
Oh yes, absolutely.
And you just do it for personal use?
No.
You sell?
Sometimes I've been to a couple of markets and things, yeah, but the main one I've been to is in Luri. We have the Mariki Feast.
Oh, yes. Isn't that coming up? Where is it
It's
been?
in September.
Yes, I saw that.
But the people that go to the Mariki Feast go to listen to the
Yes,
music. They
yes.
don't go to buy stuff.
Yes. Oh.
All the people, yeah, no, everyone that does crafts, they complains that they don't. People don't.
So
bring
why
money
don't you
to
try
them.
to get into another market then?
I don't know. I don't know. I should actually.
You must actually think about it.
Yeah.
I mean, why don't you just start with the Boa market is now in Port Elizabeth. It's every second market, but this stuff sells like crazy at the Boa market. That's what the Boa market is all about. If you go now onto my YouTube channel, I make playlists. So the markets, and I'm going to put you guys under the market playlist.
Okay.
So if you go onto the market playlist, then you will see I think my last market was the Boa market. Then you can go and watch the Boa market. Yes, because that's what and I love the thick needle. The thick needle stuff then looks completely different than the other
This
stuff.
is a super chunky wool.
And what all do you make? Shawls only?
No. This is a corner-to-corner blanket that one of the ladies brought wool that she gave away.
Yes.
So I'm going to crochet a corner-to-corner blanket with what she gave me, and then I'm going to give it back to her. She can do with it what she wants to. She gives a lot of stuff to charity.
Okay.
Yeah.
You must really try and get into a market and sell your stuff. Look at how beautiful it is. You know, it reminds me almost like there's something like finger knitting?
Yes.
And then they also do something with a broomstick.
Oh yeah, that's broomstick knitting.
Is it broomstick knitting?
Yeah, it makes a lot of loops.
Yeah.
And then they cluster it together.
Yes, it then makes beautiful stuff.
I do a lot of cross stitch as well. I love doing cross stitch and stuff.
I don't know what's cross stitch.
Unfortunately, I don't have my phone here, so I can't show you.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not into knitting, and I think you need patience if you want to do something like this.
Well,
it gives
I
you
don't.
patience.
Yeah, it gives you patience.
Okay,
I don't
okay.
garden because I say to my husband, if I dig in the garden for an hour, I've still got turned over ground. It's all I've got. But if I sit and cross stitch for an hour, I can see what I've done.
I'm a gardener now. It just shows you.
It just shows
Yeah,
you.
everyone
I
has
don't
their
have
own
the
passion.
patience for gardening.
Yes.
It takes too long.
Yeah, oh really? And it's never finished. It's like
And it's
ironing.
never finished.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just done and then you must go back.
Yeah, that's right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, that often happens.
Okay, I went
For
to
the third time you
I
went
went
to
to
the
the
Mariki
Mariki
Feast.
And I cross stitched a ginger cat on that I'd made a cushion out of the
Yes.
cross stitch, and I had a strawberry pie recipe with strawberries around.
Oh, how wonderful.
Well, that's actually in Germany. Someone bought it and it went to Germany.
Can you believe that?
But one of the ladies came past. I was charging 275 rand for this cushion. It's quite a big cushion.
Yes.
And this lady is very angry with me. Why are you so cheap? So I said, because you don't want to pay for it.
Well, if it's a cheap person that doesn't want to pay, then they must not just not have it then. Because somebody will come along that will want it bad enough that will pay the price for it. You must really try and do it. Why do you go to the Mariki Feast? To sell or to enjoy the music and the Mariki
A bit
Feast?
of both.
Okay.
A bit of both.
Okay.
Just the vibe there is very nice.
Okay. I used to, when the Apple Express was still, where you used to go, where you used to do the train race.
Yeah.
I used to run the train race.
Okay.
That was very nice. That was also a vibe.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a vibe. But that's something that's now something of the past.
Yeah,
Will probably
doesn't
never
happen
again.
anymore,
Yeah, well, the railway little line doesn't even exist anymore. Okay.
Hello, I'm Joan. I'm mainly crochet. I'm totally on my own, so I do quite a bit of crocheting. At the moment, I'm starting with Irish crocheting.
What is that?
So that is, you make your motifs, and then you put it together with a net, type of a net that you crochet.
Okay, that is a
And
complete
it's
foreign concept to me.
beautiful. Yeah, and then you can. Well, I've made 2 little flowers this morning. They look a bit different.
What do you do with this then? Does that now go onto that?
That goes
your net.
That goes onto your net. Yeah, you can put them like this and then add them with a little bit of a net in between. Do that, or you can repeat your motifs, or you can do different motifs. You start with a paper pattern.
Yes.
Of what you are going to make with, and then you draw on there what the shapes and stuff that you want to make. And then as you do it, you put it on there, and then you fill up the. I've done blankets as well. But
Okay.
This new thing that I'm doing is a bit complicated.
So do you have the pattern in your head, or do you use it like as you go along?
I watch videos as well.
Okay.
But then I decide which ones I want to do.
Okay.
And it's a new concept for me. So. Yeah.
And how long have you been doing this?
Well, I've only started.
This specific
The
technique.
specific techniques.
And-
Crocheting I've done since I was about 15, 16 years old.
And so that's a lifetime.
So I've done a lot of blankets and stuff, but I must tell you, in this group, I
Yes.
got the courage to start the Irish
To be
crochet.
to start and try out other stuff.
Other stuff, yeah.
Okay. And do you sell your stuff?
No.
Not only for your own.
Myself, my family,
Also.
whatever they want, I do for them.
And would you
I
be
mean,
interested
sometimes-
in selling it or not?
Not really.
Not really.
No.
Okay.
Sometimes I make something and then my daughter says, we'll have to talk about that.
Why?
So then I know I'm going to lose it.
Okay, because she wants it.
Yeah.
So she wants it. Nice to have a mother like that can do
Yeah,
that.
last
hey?
year I made 2 blankets for my 2 grandsons.
How old are they?
They are 9 and 12.
And where are they?
The one's in Bloemfontein, the other one's in Cape Town.
Also far away.
Yeah.
So that is also something that you appreciate now. Yes.
I know they loved it.
Yes, of course, yes.
Yeah.
It's somehow a homemade jersey or a blanket is warmer than the ones that you buy in the shop. I don't know if it's just psychological, but that's the way that it feels.
But the blankets that I made them are blocks that are packed, which makes you think of the Minecraft game that they play.
Oh, he's into gaming.
And they
Look at
both
his
love
smile.
it. So, yeah.
Oh wow, that would be something that would sell, because the people are so.
It looks like something that you've built, like you built in Minecraft. Yeah.
Now, how on earth do you know about Minecraft?
Through the grandchildren.
Oh, I only learned about Minecraft when I started to do YouTubing, when the gaming channels complain on the how-to YouTube channels, and Minecraft is one of your biggest gaming channels.
Yeah.
Topics of a gaming channel.
Actually, there's the one server for kids is ABC block, so they can go and play and they can learn the ABC.
Oh wow!
Yeah, they're
Okay.
very good at the Minecraft.
Yes.
But yes, and it was also my daughter sent me a pattern, and I didn't say anything. And then one day she asked, "Did you see the pattern?" I said, "Yes." She says, "Well, we have to talk about that."
Yes.
So eventually she wants to make it for the 2 kids, but will I help her?
Okay.
I said, "No, I won't help you. I'll do it
Okay.
because I know what's going to happen. I'm going to say I'll help you,
Yes.
and then I do it on my own."
Yes. Yes.
So yeah, that's where it came from.
Okay.
But otherwise, yeah.
Thank you very much. Julle gaan
Die Engelsman sy is die broertjie.
maar julle gaan.
We've been friends for 46 years. 46 years.
That is a long time. Where did the friendship start? How did it come about?
We were both teachers
Oh,
And,
where?
Different places.
Northridge
Pretoria.
Primary.
For me, I taught there for 30 years.
Where is that?
In Cineville, Pretoria.
Okay.
I was deputy at Capital Park Primary
Deputy.
in Pretoria.
And what was your subject?
My subjects?
Yes.
Oh, music.
She was deputy.
Yeah.
What
My-
did you? Okay, well, we
Okay.
will see what your subject was before she became deputy. Okay, what was your subject?
My subjects, and I'm right brain.
Did
She's
you
left
say
brain.
what your names are?
This is Heather Reeves.
Okay, and you?
I'm Mariki Berning.
Okay.
So, yeah. So in other words, we don't have children. So when I started teaching, she already, and what, 3 years well, it was about 3 years.
So have you never been married?
Yeah.
Yeah, we both
Did you
married.
say? But you don't have children.
Both
No,
of
we
us
don't have
couldn't
children.
have children.
Okay, I don't have children either.
Our children are Boston Terriers.
Okay,
Yeah.
my children are a variety: ducks, chickens, dogs, and
Oh,
cats.
that's fantastic. Okay, I'll start so that Heather can follow suit. Yes, my main subjects are always, because I'm right brain and, well, I'm left brain dominant as well, but the creative part, the art, the culture, the music, guitar, piano, singing, all that. But because teaching takes up such a lot of your time. For 42 years, that was what I was doing. Was teaching and teaching and teaching. And
What?
I would economic management sciences as well as social sciences, and then if you've been teaching for 42 years, basically you've taught everything.
Yes.
But the principal will never let me teach maths because I will draw little flowers onto each sum. So that was out. Heather Key?
I taught mainly English and in the senior phase, and then I went to the junior phase for a while, which I loved.
Okay.
That was for me the nicest time.
And what brought you to Port Elizabeth, or Jeffreys Bay, I must rather say? This is neck of the woods.
We always came to holiday here. About how many years?
For 40 odd years we've been coming, and they always said this is where we want to retire. We said, God, please help us so that we can come and retire here, both of us.
I just wanted to say, how did it happen that the two of you actually came to the same place?
We first had a place here, and then Heather and John used to come with us. And then every holiday, it was a holiday place first. So
Yeah, I
during
know.
the holidays, we would come down and bring the doggies with. And then 3 years ago, we retired.
Okay.
And Heather's John died, unfortunately, 2 years ago. But Heather is just a hop around the clock from me. So it's wonderful that we could just stand at the back door and I can say, Heather, or I can say
Oh,
to
really?
Abby, go
That
call-
close?
yeah. Or I can say to Abby, go call mommy, go mom.
That's
Abby
my
is
dog.
dog. And then she quickly calls Heather, and I always said, Lord, then I used to sit at my desk and then I would phone Heather and John because they retired before me. And then I said, what you doing? Now they're lying in bed and they're checking this up. And I said, Lord, when's my turn coming? And I would close my eyes and see the chocoboats there and that kept me going. And then I decided it's time to come. And I had a crafter's place under my house in Pretoria.
Oh, really?
But there was never time to do everything
Yes.
else. I'm passionate about reading, and I don't have children, but my brother's got 6 little pink girls, and so I started making things for them, and it became to such a passion. I've got nothing here today for you, Snake, but I'll just show you. I started making bags and dolls and any type of art, Mod Podge, but mostly Heather helps. We sew a lot of beads on us.
Okay, so you didn't make anything today?
No, we were just tidying up.
Oh, you were actually tidying up and
Yeah.
sorting
I can
things
show
out.
you stuff that I'm making if I can enlarge some of it for you. The latest endeavor that I'm doing is a reading pillow. 81% of our grade 6s cannot read with comprehension. In other words, they will read something, but they cannot comprehend. They will focus so much on the words, and in most cases, Heather, words that they don't even know how to pronounce. Sunette, it's a pillow, and I make like a kangaroo pouch in the front, so you can slip a toy and a book in there, and the child can actually hold the cushion or the pillow and carry it with them. So if they go and visit Granny, they can even put their pajamas at the back. And at the flea market, the one mommy says, now where do you put the iPad and the cell phone? I said, "Beam
The
me up,
whole
Scotty."
idea is to
Yes,
read.
Yes. So if you give that a pillow to a young, say 4, 5, 6, and that pillow goes everywhere with you, and you've got your favorite book in there, and you've got somebody who can help you read it, eventually you can start recognizing the words, because you know if you read a story to a baby or a child every night, they and you miss a word, they help you write. So, but it needs a mommy that cares. It needs the participation and the help and the motivation of a parent as well. So I've started with these pillows. Now I make them, and then I put a little toy, make a little toy, which Heather helps me with. Put the toy in there, and then I sell it on the market.
Which market?
It's been at the church. The 3-day in the church, it was our winter market.
Yes.
And then here at the lagoon. And then I must at and the car would say where she picked us up. Yes, that's where we met Linn. Yeah, so much, you know. We clicked immediately. And then my poor husband, he's the most supportive, loveliest person. I also had a double heart bypass. I have no organs left, but you know what? It's not an excuse. They all joke with me. But 2 o'clock, I just go and lie down for a while, and I wake up and I'm a better person then I just carry on. And then, of course, load shedding stops me, because my patterns, that's the other thing that I want to share with you. That's my great passion. If you look at this pillow, I embroider every pillow's face. There's a lingerie bag, for instance. What I do, I first embroider it, and then I put the whole thing together. In this case, you'll see this purple bag, where I also did exploding blocks with different materials, and then in lace and everything that we could put on. There's a lot of hard work that goes into it. I actually basically fall in love with everything I make.
And what is the bag?
The bag is for any child. It's fully lined.
Is it only for children?
No. I also make for seniors.
Okay.
Because I've got these beautiful abstract faces, and so we use that. So basically, what I can point out that, and then for instance, I embroider the faces of the doll.
Yes.
And then I sew it onto the bag.
Okay.
And I pop it up. Then I also do face cloths, where and dishcloths. I just embroider lifter, love, English and Afrikaans, it doesn't matter really. Then I embroider that on. There you can see it, a dishcloth. See a huisie.
Het is prachtig.
So
is that that's I'll be too sorry to use it. I now wanted to ask you, is that not to dry your dishes with?
Yes. Yeah, well, that is, some women like their kitchens to be pretty, and I'm one of those. And then sometime Heather and I go into a tiff mode, and then we make those bags. That's
so
Heather's.
do you do it together?
She does most of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Instructs me what to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's these bags. That's my skivvy. And so I keep her out of trouble. But she also does the most beautiful beads and things that she sews on for me.
Okay, so she actually sort of enhances then your stuff with some of the stuff that she does.
Exactly. And
so you really are a team.
Yeah, and in the 46 years, we've never had a single argument. We disagree over colours. Type of friend that you can ask any day, any night, any time. She's there. Doesn't matter what. It works both ways. It just broke our hearts when John died. It left an emptiness in our lives. But my poor Joe, he manages us both. As well as Abby, the Boston Terrier. Yeah. Now, you know, I can tell you that. I always said to the Lord, because I was single for a long, long time, and I had to work.
Yeah.
And I said, Lord, but this is my talent that I never have time for. And then when I now retired, now I have the time. For a while, I didn't know what to do. I felt moving into a big house, from a big house to a small place, and I mean small. Then I said, okay, Lord, now what now? There's nothing that I can make to fit in anywhere, because there's no space. And then my friend across the road once said, let's just start doing something on a Wednesday morning just to get you going. And I said to her, but what can I do to get going? So she said, well, let's repaint your paintings because the paintings don't suit the new environment. So we started doing that, and I realized that I can still do these things. I just don't know where. But I have to be honest with you, Heather's always there for me.
Motivated.
And yeah, I don't really, I'm a shy person. I cannot confront you and say, yeah.
Since when?
Yeah, right.
Deep down, have you looked deep down? And but tell Jeanette about a little bit about yourself, your glass engraving, your gardening.
I love doing gardening. To me, it's just absolutely wonderful.
Me too.
And my hobby was always glass engraving. I engrave names and things on glass. That's on glasses. My husband had a jeweler shop, and all the glasses we came in, if the people came with to buy their diamond rings, and I said, for your wedding, if you want, I can engrave. And I did a lot of that as well.
And have you stopped?
I have stopped.
Why? Because you
I'll
associate.
get round to life again. I'll get round to
Okay, you associated too much with your husband. Yeah, so it's sad. Yeah. Okay.
But I'll get there.
Yeah.
Getting there.
And tell me about your garden. Do you have a lovely garden? Do you have a big garden?
It's pretty. We're not allowed to do too much in there.
Oh, you're in a complex.
In a complex.
Okay.
I've already got 2 bags of flowers that I'm itching to plant today.
Okay.
Nice and warm.
Yes.
So yes, I'll do that. I've got a garden in the back and in the front.
Okay,
In
nice.
my bedroom window, I've got a pretty little garden for myself. And then in front
Your
as
birdies.
well. And then I feed the birds every day.
Oh,
And they come from the reserve of that area. But it's
you've got a reserve.
yes, we live out onto the reserve.
Oh, no.
Private and wonderful.
Yes.
Loaves of bread.
Oh, yeah.
And see, tell Jeanette about this because this is also one of her great talents.
Yes.
I can restring pools.
Oh, really? My mom used to restring for fishers.
I did it for the jeweler shop.
Oh, you did? Oh, yes, of course, your husband had a jeweler shop. Yeah, my mom also did it for a jeweler shop. Many years.
And then I've just got my little Boston Terrier. It's my lifeline. Mine too. And we
So you each got the same type of dog?
No,
Now we share
she
it.
belongs
Okay.
to but she's there. So
I'm the mom. I get the love, she gives the discipline.
Okay.
yeah, she'll run across. It's just a few steps that
Yes,
she
why
runs
not?
across and then goes crazy. Then Mariki opens for her and she spends a bit of time. Then she comes back. So she's very safe and secure. That is my little life at the moment.
I cannot go out with coffee with a friend and think I'm not going to make a nice vlog because none of my female friends want to be on my vlog because they're embarrassed for what they look like because they're not young anymore. And I think to myself, how crazy. When I almost died 8 years ago, I prayed for please, just let the doctors be able to save my life. Now I want to go and run around and be self-conscious because I've got a wrinkle here or I've got a sagging skin there. I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm alive. I can appreciate
every wrinkle.
Yes. But now and that's social media. Social media only emphasize the beauty of
and the beauty.
Young and the beauty. And if you're not young, then you become nothing. You become absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
And then they hide away. They don't want to talk to me. And this young girl, she jumped there. She didn't want to talk to me. And after they get relaxed, then they actually can't stop talking about the product. When they start talking about the effort and the work and where the idea and the inspiration come from, they can't stop actually talking about their product. And then I saw her again at the Boa market. I was still talking to the other girl at the store. Hi, hello, how are you? You must come and see what I have. I actually got new products. That girl was absolutely beaming. She just wanted to show off what she had. I said to her, just come and look into the camera. Can you remember last time? You were...
Each got our talent. Lynn can do and Joan can do whatever they want to do. I will not crochet. I'd love to. But
No, but you know, you also gave the girl a boost in life.
Yes, but
So
no, that's
maybe
what
that's what she just needed to get
Yeah.
going again.
That's what Kurt said. He said you actually do give value because the people come and stand there. People walk past. Sometimes people just walk past the store. I actually almost, and I actually, I don't think it was very, what's the word? What's the right word that I must use? Ek het nie integriteit gebruik. I haven't thought it through. I walked past the store. He actually, the sand, the child with the sand.
Oh yeah.
He actually went and he videoed a bit and he said, you must go and have a look at that. And I went into the store and I actually said to the woman, you know what? I'm so impressed and I actually almost just walked past your store. I thought, she said, really? How can you have just walked past your store? So then how can you tell the woman you almost just walked past the store? But I did.
But have you noticed people, they walk like this, they look over your store.
Yeah.
And everybody's got their own interests.
Yes.
But one thing that I want to finish off, and then I'm not going to talk any further, is that what Linn has done for us, and Joan, and Pat, and in each and every one in this group, I can tell you, it's a lot of old ladies, pardon the pun, few years younger, but the empathy, the warmth, the love, know each other's insides, outsides, not to judge each other,
Yeah.
but to support.
Yeah.
You can come in crying because of something that had happened, and there's no chi afterwards. And I think in this group we build each other, and you know what? If you're creative, it takes your mind off your own problem. You know, you focus on God, but in this case you focus here. And each and every one, if we need to pray about something, we do. If we take somebody out for their birthdays, then I see people just look at us.
Yeah.
It comes from here.
Yes.
And that's what Linn does for us. Not only Linn, each and every one. She made it possible for us because space is limited. But here you have got the freedom, and she would say, guys, do you want to do this week? And those who want to do. And every week somebody brings something to eat, makes a contribution. So for us too, that's from the city, it gave us, it enlarged,
Yes.
extended our friendships.
Yes.
And I think that, like Linn says, she nurtures us till we fly. But some of us are going to be stuck here forever.
You started something that you're not going to be able to stop.
Some of you we want around will attach lead weights. We want to keep you. You are not allowed to fly away.
Yeah, it's one day we look forward to Tuesdays. It's
Because
just
there's
wonderful.
two ladies that came in the beginning and they were very broken, especially the one. And now they're sort of finding their own niche in Aston Bay. They're going to Pilates, they're going to gym, they're doing the park runs, you know, so they come, say, maybe once a month just to come and like recharge, I think, and then off they go again, and that's awesome because they needed that launching pad.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's very nice.
Well, thank you, ladies. I'm going to just do, I think,
Pleasure, pretty lady.
Okay, and we will talk again. Hello.
Hello, I'm Pat. I've been living here for 15 and a half years, and I was the secretary of the ratepayers in our suburb, and Linn invited me for coffee.
How did you run into one another? She could invite you for coffee.
She was
asking a lot of questions, and then I said, listen, it's too much to answer over the phone. I'll come and pop in one day. She says, yes, you come for coffee. Well, I came for coffee. And 2.5 hours later, I walked out here, and now we're besties.
Oh, no.
Ever since.
And did she get you into the crafts, or did you do that before you met and became besties?
No, I'm not really a craft person. I liked bottling, jams and salads. And I used
Which do you sell at markets or not?
No, not anymore. No,
but you used to?
Yes, I used to sell, and I used to sell to Spur restaurants.
Oh my! Excuse me.
Yeah. So that is my passion. With her crafting, she made cards, and then
Okay, so you
I
actually
started.
help her with her.
Now
so
I've got my own cuttle bug and
Okay.
that I bought afterwards from my
Okay, so show me what is a cuttle bug.
This is the cuttle bug.
Yeah.
And these are the cutting dies.
And what does the cuttle bug do?
It cuts out these shapes.
Oh no!
And that's the shape in the...
That little thing?
Yeah, well you put this on the paper.
I see what that is.
It's a cutting die.
Exactly like my dad's rotomilling.
Yeah.
Where it rolls the actual print.
Oh!
Yeah,
It rolls the actual print into it.
And now what do you do with this?
This you can paste on, you can make in different colors. I was just helping her today to
I'm making a catalogue.
a catalogue of all her cutting dies.
Okay,
And then she's pasting
we will
it
go
on
through the catalogue
on
now.
the white. But you can, for instance,
So
cut
on the
this
white-
out in different colors or
So
in
what
gold or
is
yellow.
it cards?
Yeah, to use on making cards.
Any sort of paper craft, scrapbooking, anything.
What do you decorate?
At the moment, I'm decorating journals and things with Pat's decorating her cards.
Now, unfortunately, I don't have my cards with me today that I've been making. But I mean, this is, about 3 months that I've only been busy with the card making, but I'm enjoying it and it's therapy for me because I am an anxious person.
Okay.
So it lets me zone out.
Okay.
And just zone into what I'm doing
Okay.
and enjoying a chat and a cup of coffee
Yes.
with friends.
Yes.
Made new friends that
Yes.
I never had.
Yes. Well, thank you very much. Ek en my middelste sussie het so deurna geswat. En toe was die Buffalo Rally nog aan die gang.
Oh ja, ek wil nou
Dan hoor jy daai motorfietsse jaag, maar dan sit hier so 2 uur in die oggend al. Ja. In Weststraat, ja, daar waar Raffies nou is. Ja. And that was on Cape Road. And Cape Road, because Cape Road is such a long road, they used to, and the Buffalo Rally used to be at the Humid camping grounds, which doesn't exist anymore, which is now the boardwalk. And those motorbikes would then race
So that is
up Cape Road. And then Renelle and
Talking about 75.
Ja, ek tog baie.
76,
Ja.
77.
And then Renelle and myself were going through a right through the night session. And what we also used to do is then when it now really gets here by 3 o'clock, then I can sleep for half an hour to 45 minutes, but she must stay awake and then she will wake me up and then it was her turn. But that actually left you more exhausted to do a short sleep like that than just not go through the night and whatever. Because you actually don't sleep. You're so worried that you're not going to get through your work in any case. Yeah. Okay, Linn said that she actually made... Linn said that she actually made this herself. She actually made this fruit bowl, which is baked in that kiln that she showed. And she said that this is the oven. The what? The kiln. A kiln. That you actually bake the glass in.
But not the stained glass, the actual fruit bowl.
Oh. People's creativity is just something out of this world. Is baie mooi gedoen, hoor. Ja.
Dan daai bruinerige kleur papier het ek self gekoffie daar. tell you.
What?
So the first time I met her, she totally underestimated herself. Yes, vriendin. And so she said to me, I'm only a housewife. She can tell you my reaction.
Okay, you must carry on with your story. She gave you the intro.
Actually, I can't remember everything you said.
Give them the gist of it. Pretty much she got a lecture on how you never, ever say that again.
Yes.
Because you may not underestimate yourself like that.
Yes.
Because if you declare it, you become it. And I told her housewives are the best managers
Yeah.
ever. And if I have
Which
to
is
choose
true.
between a graduate, employing a graduate, and someone who's run a household and done the things she's done,
Yeah.
I will choose her any day because I can teach her new skills.
Yes.
But I cannot teach someone common sense or how
Yes.
to manage themselves.
Yes.
Thank you, my friend.
Well, and then that concludes our visit to your
Crafty
craft
Corner.
Oh, is that what it's called?
Crafty
To
Corner.
Crafty Corner. And thanks for inviting us.